Lesson 44, Circumference and Area of Circles. The circumference of a circle is the distance around the circle. The diameter is the distance from one side of the circle to the other side of the circle that goes through the center of the circle. The diameter d is also twice the radius r. The radius is the distance from the center of the circle to the outside of a circle. We find the circumference of a circle by using one of the two formulas, pi times diameter or 2 times pi times r. And this works because the diameter is equal to 2r. In this example, the circumference is equal to pi times 6 or 2 times pi times 3. And when you multiply 6 times 3.14 and you round to the nearest tenth, you get 18.8 units. Example 1. Find the circumference of each circle both in terms of pi and to the nearest tenth. A circle with a radius of 4 meters. We're going to use the formula 2 times pi times r. When you plug that in, you get 2 times pi times 4. 2 times 4 is 8. So in terms of pi, the answer is 8 pi meters. When we multiply 8 times 3.14, which is pi, we approximately get 25.1 when we round it to the nearest 10 meters. Area of a circle. The formula for the area of a circle is pi times radius squared. In this example, you plug in the 3 for the radius, so you have pi times 3 squared. 3 squared means 3 times 3, so that is 9. So in terms of pi, the area is 9 pi. When you multiply it out, you get 9 times 3.14, and when you round to the nearest tenth, you get 28.3 units. Example 2. Find the area of each circle both in terms of pi and to the nearest tenth. Use 3.14 for pi. A circle with a radius of 4 inches. We're going to use the formula A equals pi times r squared. And instead of r, we're going to plug in 4 for the radius. So we should get pi times 4 squared. Remember, 4 squared means 4 times 4, which is 16. So our area is 16 pi inches squared. And then to find the answer to that, we have to do 16 times 3.14. And when we round to the nearest tenth, we get 50.2 inches squared. Practice 1. Graph the circle with the center of -2, 1 that passes through the point -2, 5. Find the area and circumference both in terms of pi and to the nearest tenth. Remember to use 3.14 for pi. So remember, negative 2 comma 1 is the center of the circle, and negative 2 comma 5 is the outside of the circle. So you should be able to draw a circle knowing that the center is negative 2 comma 1 and that negative 2 comma 5 is on the outside. Remember to find both the area and the circumference. When you graph it, it should look like this, and you should find out that the radius is 4, which means the diameter is 8. Remember to use these two formulas. Area equals pi times radius squared, and circumference equals pi times diameter, or 2 times pi times r.